Hi everyone, very good evening. After having the experiment of Zoom classes live, I am here with the most awaited topic. जी हाँ, Blue Humanities. Last net exam, there was a surprising question that who has coined the term Blue Humanities, and everybody was in panic because normally people don't read this. The right answer was Steve Mentz. As I already have showed you the book of Blue Humanities, I'm showing it to you again. This is the writer Steve Mentz. He is the one who has coined the term Blue Humanities. And then I have another famous work which is actually related to Blue Humanities. For students, you don't have to buy these because they are costly. They'll cost you around 3,000 each. 3,000 रुपए की एक किताब है, so no need to buy. Now, as it is my duty to make things easy for you and to teach you things in a proper way, I have switched off the lights so that you can see the screen. What is Blue Humanities? Why we should read it? Right now, for your exam purposes, I will make sure that it is point to point and I will also check your IQ level. आपका IQ level भी check किया जाएगा. Yes, Savi Maurya has written this thing in the comment. The man who has developed the theory of Blue Humanities, the man who has coined it. The right answer is there. Now I am live. I can read your comments. A very good evening, everyone. As this is for exam purposes, so I will make sure that it is quite clear for you. See, let's make it easy. Human is the center of this earth. Our literature, our songs, our emotions, our traditions, our religion, it's all around connected to human. Human is the center and the world is around that. That is called Anthropocene, the post-human studies, right? When we human interact with each other, it becomes the part of literature. We fight, it becomes tragedy. We love, it becomes a romantic story. We have emotions, it becomes a social story, right? But what about human relation with animal life, species, and the ocean? So just like human is connected to environment, it is the part of ecocriticism. Human is also connected to the ocean, to the water, to the blue world. And the blue world, human connection with the blue world, the study of Anthropocene is called Blue Humanities. आसान बनाते हैं. Let's make it Vineet Pandey style, okay? Easy for you. रहीमन पानी राखिए, बिन पानी सब सून, पानी गए न उबरे, मोती मानस चून. रहीम जी जो कि एक बहुत अच्छे पोइट थे, उन्होंने कहा है कि पानी रखो अपने पास, बिन पानी सब सून, जल बिन जीवन नहीं है, राइट? बिन पानी सब सून, पानी गए न उबरे, बिना पानी के मोती, द पर्ल, द एमरल्ड्स, मानस मनुष्य एंड चूना, यानी पानी की बहुत जरूरत है. Our lives, our society, our cultural practices, our traditions, all of these things are connected to ocean. Lord Byron, in a famous work, There is a Pleasure in Pathless Wood, he talks about the power of ocean and says, man thinks man has commanded the ocean, but when a ship sinks in, it is just like a drop of a water. He says, where are the great legendary kingdoms? All the kingdoms have vanished, but the sea is still rolling. The ocean is mightier. So this is the main study that how water, rivers, ocean, they have contributed in the development of human life, human history. Are they part of our cultural practices? Are they part of our life? Why in Indian culture, when women have to say that I am pious and pure, they say I am like Ganga. मैं गंगा की तरह पवित्र हूं. राम तेरी गंगा मैली. What is that? The reference of Ganga, the river that purifies. In Christianity, when you are baptized in the church, you have to take a dip in the water and then you come out. Dipping in the water is a reference taken by T.S. Eliot in Wasteland. Death by water. प्रलय, पानी जो है सब कुछ साफ कर देता है, पानी सब ठीक कर देता है. हिमगिरी के उत्तुंग शिखर पर बैठ शिला की शीतल छांव, एक पुरुष भीगे नैनों से देख रहा था प्रलय प्रवाह. ऊपर हिम था, नीचे जल था, एक तरल था, एक सघन, एक तत्व की ही प्रधानता, कहो उसे जड़िया चेतन. Talking about Noah's Ark, talking about the pralay which is mentioned in Vishnu Puran when Lord Vishnu came in the disguise of the Matsya, Machli Avatar, Matsya Puran, right? The point is water is everywhere. Water everywhere, not a drop to drink. So in Blue Humanities, the basic field is how ocean, how rivers have contributed in our social structure, in our human history and overall development. मानवता में पानी का क्या contribution है, that is related to blue humanities. It's easy, ये tough नहीं है. And as I was using AI, I wanted to make my lecture very interesting for you. Repeating again, I could have made this lecture scholarly for big purposes, but as the exam is in 4 days, I will make sure that it helps you in the exam. Direct paper में help करने के लिए करेंगे. Now, so blue, green, whale, ship, it's all connected to it. ये सारी चीजें blue humanities से हैं. I am presenting a small kind of presentation. If you like it, don't forget to share and subscribe. And you will answer certain questions. Like this is one of my dream to have a cottage and having a beach and then reading Blue Humanities. So that is just for fun. Now let's come back. Which book is this? The scene has been inspired from a book. To give you a better view, I switched off my lights so that you can have a better view. Right? So I'm reading your comments. Tell me. बोलिए किस बुक का सीन है ये? Tell me. Now reading your comments. Come on, tell me. Quick IQ. Quick IQ. Tell me. Which book scene is this? Old Man and the Sea. Perfect answer. Old Man and the Sea. The old man surrounded by sharks. Old man surrounded by sharks, right? Now the question is, what is the name of the fish he is hunted? जिस मछली को इन्होंने मारा है उस मछली का नाम क्या है? What is the name of the fish he has hunted? Before I teach you Blue Humanities, I want to create your curiosity. This is what a teacher should do. What is the name of the fish he has killed? Come on. Right answer, Old Man and the Sea. बहुत बढ़िया, perfect. Ernest Hemingway, 1953 Pulitzer Award. Name of this man, Santiago. What is the name of the fish he has killed? बहुत बढ़िया, marlin, marlin, perfect answer. Marlin fish, बहुत बढ़िया, right answer. It is marlin. Old Man and the Sea is a very important work, a seminal text and can be connected to Blue Humanities. The waves of ocean is the hardships of life. The shark attack is unexpected problems of life. It is symbolic. One of the finest work that deals with Blue Humanities. बहुत बढ़िया, perfect answer. I am checking your IQ level. Which book scene is this? Come on. Story of a lady. She lives nearby the ocean. Many of her family members are dead. Which book scene is this? Come on, tell me. It's easy. If you remember the last scene, the horse, the boy, the mother with two girls and some dead people. आकांक्षा बहुत बढ़िया. आकांक्षा, शादमान, सुयस बहुत बढ़िया. मोनाली बहुत बढ़िया. मोनाली, स्वागत बनर्जी, देबांजलि, हरप्रीत. Riders to the Sea. Who has written this thing? I've switched off my lights for you so that you can have a better view. Tell me, what is the name of the writer? The right book is Riders to the Sea. What is the name of the writer and what is the name of the old lady? She is the main protagonist. Debanjali Datta, right answer. J.M. Singh, बहुत बढ़िया, शाबाश. Swagat Banerjee, right answer. The name of the lady is Maurya. She has lost 5 kids, 1 husband, and she knows ocean has taken everything from her. वो अपने बेटे को बोलती है, please don't go to ocean. The youngest kid wants to go to ocean. He wants to do the business horse trading there. Point is, she says, don't go. If you go, you will never return. He doesn't listen. He goes, he dies. This lady has lost everything to the sea, but she never leaves the place. The connection of sea in her life is the finest example of Blue Humanities. बहुत बढ़िया. You know, पता है वो क्या question पूछेंगे? They'll give you 4 books and they'll say pick the one which cannot be added in Blue Humanities. So remember, in any book, if there is a strong reference of ocean, strong reference of river, strong reference, not the mentioning. Like in Kubla Khan, one river has been mentioned. That is not Blue Humanities. It should be having a strong role. In Rime of Ancient Mariner, the entire story is in the sea. So that is Blue Humanities. Point to be noted. I can give you a guarantee after this lecture, you will not need anything to go for Blue Humanities. Okay, so this is just famous work. Ian McEwan on Chesil Beach, Chesil. On Chesil Beach is a world classic postmodern by Ian McEwan. Note it down. If you don't know, I can write it for you. On Chesil Beach, postmodern. Note it down. Talks about the beach life. Another famous work. Ian McEwan, famous for many other works. Solar, Amsterdam, Atonement. बहुत सारे famous works हैं. He's a postmodern writer. This man and then this man. Depression, frustration, failure, not able to do anything, but then goes deep in the sea and hits a real big fish. For how many hours he fights shark? Tell me. कितने घंटे लड़ाई करता है shark से? He was in depression. This is what you should learn. He was in depression. He was not able to hunt. He was not able to kill the fishes. Finally, he decides and kills the biggest fish, marlin. How many hours he fights against the sharks? Sharks से कितने? आकांक्षा बहुत बढ़िया. 84 hours, 84 घंटे. Approx 3 days only. 84 hours, बहुत बढ़िया, perfect. One of you asked me, sir, can I do some study on Bollywood? Bollywood and postmodernism. I have done my studies on media theory. So if you want, I can recommend you more books. Now come back. Perfect answer, Santiago. He was depressed, frustrated, finally kills a fish. One more question. What is the name of the baseball player that inspires him at the last moment? The name of the baseball player that inspires him in the last moment. बेसबॉल प्लेयर का नाम क्या है जो लास्ट में इंस्पायर करता है? This book has a famous line. Man can be destroyed but never defeated. Man can be destroyed but never defeated. I'm taking corners so that you can have a proper view. Akanksha, perfect answer. Supratim, perfect answer. Joe Maggio, Joe D. Maggio. Yeah, you can call him Joe Meg, you can call him Joe D. Maggio. आप इसमें कुछ भी बोल सकते हो. Perfect, बहुत बढ़िया. Are you liking this kind of presentation? I wanted to do a chroma shoot, but then editing and everything would have taken 2 more days. So I thought, let me help you for the exam first, and then coming sessions we will be doing a lot of sessions on green studies, digital humanities, robotic studies. अभी क्या है, बहुत सारा नया लिटरेचर आ गया, बहुत सारा नया लिटरेचर है, एंथ्रोपोसीन स्टडीज, तो हम लोग बाद में कर सकते हैं. Now let's go for this one. Which book is this? I will not give you any clue. You will tell me. Let's go for your IQ. नहीं, ये मेरा फर्स्ट वीडियो नहीं है. इससे पहले 2 मेरे स्टूडेंट्स हैं, उन्होंने वीडियो बनाया है. एक को रिया गांधी नाम से ऑनलाइन स्टूडेंट है, उन्होंने बनाया है. बट मैंने वीडियो नहीं देखा. आई जस्ट सॉ अ थंबनेल. हाँ, प्रॉपर विद एआई आपको फर्स्ट टाइम मिलेगा. दिस इज फॉर द फर्स्ट टाइम इन एआई. टेल मी. क्या बात है राहुल. Moby Dick, the white whale attacking the ship. My question is, what is the name of the ship? Book का नाम तो बता दिया, Moby Dick. What is the name of the ship and who is the writer of Moby Dick? No, it is not Rime of Ancient Mariner. Harpreet, what happened to you? Priya Maurya, it is not Rime of Ancient Mariner. It is one of the classic of Blue Humanities. Herman Melville, 1851, Moby Dick. It's a very important work. The White Whale. Now, I ask you a tough question. What is the name of the ship? Pequod. Very good. Pequod is the right answer. I have a tough question, but only registered online student and offline batch? You can answer it with guarantee. Moby Dick was published in London and in New York, in England and in America. What was the change in the subtitle? What was the subtitle in London? What was the subtitle in America? Tell me. What was the subtitle in London and what was the subtitle in America? Tell me. Akanksha tried to answer, but Akanksha wrong answer. But you're close. At least you remember that lecture. Monali, wrong answer. Osama. But you write the clear answer first. Akanksha, yes, now you have corrected. See, white and black in America is a big word. So it was published in London and the subtitle was The White Whale. The subtitle was The White Whale. It was published in London. But when it was published in America, the word white was taken away. In America, the subtitle was The Whale. Remember this point. Sirf America mein The Whale tha. In America, black and white is a big issue. You cannot mention things with black and white things. Okay? Bahut badhiya, perfect. What is the opening line of Moby Dick? Another classic of Blue Humanities. What is the opening line of Moby Dick? Opening line of Moby Dick. Tell me. Call me Smile. Bahut badhiya. What is the name of the captain? Captain Ahab. This is the main villain, main protagonist. Remember this thing? Captain Ahab, Ismail, the name of the ship, Picard, name of this whale. What is the name of the whale? Moby Dick. In Moby Dick, who is Moby Dick? The white whale. Please don't forget that. It's very important. Chalo. Your IQ session. Same. Riders to the Sea, Moria, Sea, and all these things. What is her attitude? Question of Maharashtra set. When she knows that this boy will be killed, what is her attitude towards life? What is her attitude towards life? The theme, the ending of the story is important. Yes, Osama, right answer. Those who don't know about this. Finally, when these people are troubled, they are saved by another ship, Rachel. ये पढ़ाया है मैंने आपको याद रखना. When Picard is destroyed by the white whale, they are saved by Rachel. Point to be noted. Now tell me, what is the attitude? Yes, Monali. Perfect answer, Monali. She has acceptance of the law of nature. One who has come has to go. If it is in destiny, you cannot do anything. Right answer, Monali. She finally has that acceptance. She knows he will not return. She knows it's the law of nature. If something is destined, it is going to happen. जो लिखा है वो होगा जरूर. In which book we have a reference? Que sera sera? किस book में que sera sera reference है? In which book we have a reference? Que sera sera. बोलो, बहुत अच्छे से पढ़ा है. Taught you this thing in a proper way. Que sera sera. In which book? There is a special providence in a fall of a sparrow. Que sera sera. Akanksha, बहुत बढ़िया. Hamlet. Osama, शाबाश. Savi Maurya, Ankit, बहुत बढ़िया. No, Ankit, it's not Tempest, sorry. Hamlet, Hamlet. Those who have answered Hamlet, that's right answer. Okay, so we have Blue Humanities, and I'm sure you must have watched this movie. The finest virtual example of Blue Humanities. The World Under the Sea. The King of Atlantis, Aquaman, Arthur Curry. अगर कभी ब्लू ह्यूमैनिटीज ना समझ में आए और क्लास में पढ़ाना है, watch this movie, you'll understand what is blue humanities. He is this in the movie. The hero is a bridge between Earth and the ocean. His father is an earthly man, mother is a princess of ocean, a mermaid. So giving you virtual example of Aquaman. I wish मैं आपसे Aquaman से questions पूछ सकता हूं. Which book is this? River, sailing, tribals, guns, resistance, post-colonial work, frame narrative style. Let's see your IQ. Come on. आसान है, बहुत आसान है. Checking your IQ. This is Vineet Pandey style. शादमान बहुत बढ़िया, शाबाश. अमित, सावी, मोनाली, पुतल, हादिया चिश्ती, गरिमा, आकांक्षा, सुप्रतीम, जितेंद्र, शाबाश. Heart of Darkness. Yes, he is Marlowe. He's in the moving in the Congo River, and these are the ivory trade people, the island, and they are the locals, the tribals. And here he will find out about someone he wants to meet. Perfect answer. You guys have good IQ, I must say. Chalo fir. Looks like a beautiful scene. I've been to Thailand, I've been to Maldives. So let me tell you, yes, it is a classy scene. But I will tell you this thing. This boy was in love with her. She's pregnant. And now this boy wants to marry a rich factory owner. And he wants to kill her. He will throw her in the water and will return again to fulfill his American dream. What is the name of the writer and the book? Tell me. What is the name of the writer and the book? ये इसको पानी में धक्का देगा. क्लास में कहानी पढ़ाई थी मैंने रेखा की, खून भरी मांग. सवी मौर्य, क्या बात है सवी, बहुत बढ़िया. अमेरिकन ट्रेजेडी रिटन बाय मधु, बहुत बढ़िया. यस आकांक्षा, बहुत बढ़िया, शाबाश. टेल मी द नेम ऑफ द राइटर. टेल मी द नेम ऑफ द राइटर. Yes, it is American tragedy. But what? The writer. Savi Maurya has already told. American tragedy. But by whom? Theodore Dreiser. Write down this if you don't know. Theodore Dreiser. If you don't know, Theodore Dreiser has written Sister Carrie and American Dream. Name of this boy. What is the name of this boy? Come on. I have taught, that's why I'm asking. पढ़ाया नहीं होता तो नहीं पूछता, बोलो. What is the name of the boy? What is the name of the girl? And what is the name of the rich girl? One boy, two girls. Offline batch, I asked the question today. आज सुबह भी पूछा था मैंने आपसे बातचीत में. Tell me. What's the name of the boy? The boy had an American dream, fell in love with a poor girl, but then finds a rich girl taking interest. Osama, बहुत बढ़िया. शादमान अख्तर, बहुत बढ़िया. Full name is Clyde Griffith. Clyde Griffith. Amit Patnaik has given the name of girls also, Roberta and Sandra. Yes, Clyde, Roberta and Sandra. Clyde wanted to be rich. He fell in love with a poor girl. So he thought that maybe he will never be rich. But then a rich girl came and started flirting with him. He thought that if I flirt and get married to rich girl, I will be rich. But for this purpose, he wanted to get rid of his first girlfriend who was poor. He takes her for a boating sailing ride, or you can call it a evening. शाम को घूमने जाते हैं और वहां पे जाके ये समझ गए जो आजकल चल रहा है, आजकल न्यूज में चल रहा है ना, सोनम राजा मेघालय में जाके मार दिया. पता है उसने जगह बहुत सही चुनी थी जहां मारना है. आई हैव बीन टू दैट प्लेस. 7,600 स्टेयर्स एक दिन में. इट इज वर्ल्ड हेरिटेज. 8 घंटे सीढ़ियां चढ़ी हमने, 8 घंटे, 7,600 सीढ़ियां. वो वहां गई थी मारने अपने हस्बैंड को. सो यू नो, चलो. सेम, हार्ट ऑफ डार्कनेस, आइलैंड, मार्लो. He is looking for someone. What is the name of that white man who came to colonize here? What is the name of the white man who came to colonize? Yes, नेहा. खून भरी मांग की कहानी है, वो पढ़ाया था मैंने क्लास में. Tell me this thing. What's the name of the white man he is looking for? बहुत बढ़िया सभी. Kurds. Looking for Kurds. बहुत बढ़िया. First class. बहुत बढ़िया. Now, if you remember the Daedalus myth, Daedalus and his son Icarus were imprisoned in a prison. The prison was at the center of the sea. And as there was no way out, Daedalus was a creative man and started collecting the wax. And after collecting the wax from the candles, he made the wings. And having the wings, both Daedalus and Icarus escaped from the prison. They started flying. Icarus went very close to Sun to explore his new power, and the wings melted. He fell down in the sea and died. What is the name of that sea? उस sea का नाम क्या है? What is the name of that sea? उस समुद्र का नाम क्या है? If you remember by Daedalus myth, when I was teaching Wasteland, you will be able to answer. Monali, perfect answer. Amrita, perfect answer. Yes, the sea is also called Icarus Sea now. So you can call it Icarus, Icarus. It is the same name sea. बहुत बढ़िया. Whale. Who has written Inside the Whale? Inside the Whale. Who has written it? It's a beautiful work. Normally titles are asked in exam. Who has written Inside the Whale? Waiting for the right answer. Inside the Whale. Let's check your IQ. Inside the Whale. It's easy. Modern writer. E.M. Foster. Check again. Inside the Whale. George Orwell. Inside the Whale. George Orwell. Not E.M. Foster. It's George Orwell. Ananya Mukherjee. Perfect answer, Ananya. बहुत बढ़िया. शाबाश. It's George Orwell. बाकी sharks और ये जो है छोड़ दो. और deep works है. A poet was walking early morning by the side of the beach and says, I can hear a bird singing. Opening line, Hail to thee, blithe spirit. What is the name of the poet and the poetry where early morning he was listening the song by the birds? If I tell you the name of the birds, you'll be able to answer it immediately. So I will not tell you the name. Chalo, takes 10 seconds. No, Apurva. It is not Dover Beach. It is not Arnold. Osama, बहुत बढ़िया. PB Shelley. To a Skylark, Savi Maurya. क्या बात है, शाबाश. PB Shelley, to a Skylark, hail to the bliss spirit. He talks about his morning walk at the beach. Great IQ, guys. बहुत बढ़िया IQ. The last one. There is a question. This boat, there are writers, professors, they have saved a lot of bucks and they are leaving. They have saved, protected a lot of bucks and they are sailing. They are leaving this. Tell me. Which book? The professors, writers, intellectuals saving the bucks, they are leaving. Which book? किस बुक में प्रोफेसर्स और सेलर्स हैं जो बुक्स को बचा के लेके जा रहे हैं? टेल मी. अमित पटनायक, रे ब्रैडबरी, फॉरेनहाइट 451. यस, बहुत बढ़िया. और ये दोनों कौन है? एंड हु आर दीज टू पीपल? Who are these two people? Out of syllabus. Out of syllabus. Okay? They are nobody. They are just added like this. It's out of syllabus. Now, we are done with the idea of Blue Humanities. Now, let's get back to our preparation topics. Come back. Now, let's make some notes. Chalo. We will be saving time. I have explained what is Blue Humanities, so let's save your time. We'll be saving time so that you can make last minute pointers. As I told you, last minute, no need to read anything. So, first simple thing. Blue Humanities is an emerging field of literary and culture studies. So it is connected to culture studies, it is connected to literary studies. Now, point to be noted, it simply deals with our water-centric worldviews. पानी से related. बॉलीवुड में बहुत सारे सॉन्ग्स है पानी पे, ठीक है? आज ब्लू है पानी पानी पानी. ओके, मूवी बकवास है, गाना ठीक ठाक है. Now see this thing. So it deals with world, ocean, rivers, coast, aquatic ecologies, and how they have shaped our literature, history, identity, and imagination. अब देखो point क्या है? Water, emotional ecological connection, and fluid identity. With water, how our identity has been shaped. The coastal people, coastal language, coastal food, coastal habits. I've been to Goa many times. I have done scuba dive. I was in underwater 30 meter down, 45 minutes. It was a new world. And I'll be very honest. First 5 minutes I was scared. Then I started loving it. And when I came back, underwater, it was completely silent. No noise, no sound, nothing. And when I came out, I was like, why the hell I came out? I was like, welcome back to reality. So that world, people, those who live there, what kind of lifestyle they have? Their fooding habits are totally dependent on seafood. Their dressing habits. आपने देखा है गोवा में बहुत लोग शॉर्ट्स में क्यों घूमते हैं? क्योंकि पानी का जो वहां पे इतना पानी अवेलेबिलिटी है कि वहां पे बहुत ज्यादा नमी है, मॉइस्चर बहुत ज्यादा है. So they need loose cloths and short cloths, right? So this shapes your identity, cultural practices, and behavior. Now, first most important thing, Steve Mentz, father of Blue Humanities, last net exam question. Note it down. No, I am not a good swimmer, but I know how to swim for like 2-3 meters. 2-3 meters. Emergency mein, maybe I can just come to some corner side. If I accidentally fall in some small area, small pond, okay? I'm not a good swimmer. No, I did not do sea walk, but I have done scuba dive. I have done, swimming, having my jackets and all. I have done snorkeling. And I've explored sea when I was in Maldives. बहुत बड़ी मछली थी, बहुत बड़ी मछली, इस कमरे से बड़ी मछली. And I have a lot of videos. एक दो वीडियो मैंने डाले. I posted some videos, but a lot of people are like, oh, he's showing off, he's showing off. So I was like, okay, let's not disturb them. But I have a lot of videos of Thailand and Maldives and Dubai. I recorded a lecture of English and paper one from Burj Khalifa. I have it. If you will say, I will post it. Now come back. This man, very, very important, and Shipwreck Ecology. So point to be noted, he has written a famous book, Shipwreck, Modernity and Ocean. And who gave the idea of shipwreck ecology? When a ship drowns, it goes inside. If you see that ship, it becomes the part of ocean life. It has mosses, the fishes start taking shelter in the ship, it becomes their world. That is shipwreck ecology. Don't forget Steve Mentz. Don't forget the famous book Shipwreck, Modernity and Ocean. Second important writer, Elizabeth DeLoughrey, author of Ecologies of the Anthropocene. ये याद करो as it is. इन्होंने बहुत अच्छा स्टडी किया है. इन्होंने ओशन और लैंग्वेज पे स्टडी किया है. That is called Tidalectics. ये इंडिया में टाइडालेक्टिक्स आपको सबसे पहले मैं पढ़ा रहा हूं, नोट कर लो. It's very important. Island ecologies and tidalectics. Once we are done with your exam, you'll get a lot of detailed lecture on this. Note it down. Now, Den Brighton, Shakespeare's Ocean, Renaissance Literature and Maritime Ecology. Only titles, no need to go for any depth study. The fourth one, Stacy Alaimo, Post-Humanist Critics Linking Environment Theory to Ocean. आपको सिर्फ इतना देखना है कि इनका नाम याद रखो, नो नीड टू रीड. देन कमाओ ब्रेथवेट, ही हैज बीन आस्क्ड सेपरेटली, पहले भी आ चुके हैं. ही गेव द आइडिया ऑफ टाइडालेक्टिक्स. दीज आर द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट्स फॉर यू. These are the most important points for you. Yes, the best Blue Humanities movie is Avatar 2. Avatar 2, totally based in sea life, ocean. Yes, Avatar 2. आप लोग तो वीडियो देखते हो, पर पता है बहुत लोग क्या कहते हैं, ओहो शो ऑफ कर रहा है. हालांकि मैं कहता हूं कि तो क्या हुआ, अपनी मेहनत से कर रहा हूं यार, उधार लेके नहीं कर रहा हूं, मेहनत से कर रहा हूं. But sometimes then I thought maybe I should not disturb you. And all of my videos outside, they have literary reference. ऐसा हो ही नहीं सकता कि मैं literary reference ना डालूं अपनी वीडियो में. Clear? Point to be taken. This one very important. This one very important. And this one very important. ये तीन मत भूलना if they repeat the questions. दोबारा से देख लो, ये दोनों बुक्स, ये वाली, हाँ ये भी देखो, द सी इज अ हिस्ट्री. इट्स अ पोएम बाय डेरेक वॉलकॉट. This. Only this much. Take a screenshot. If you don't want to write right now, take a screenshot. And let me tell you again, it is not a detailed lecture, it is exam time lecture. When I will give you detailed lecture in offline batch, I will teach all these things. This time we will get to know, if they are asking Blue Humanities again, it means it is the new syllabus now. Last time there is just one question, Steve Mentz, the man who talks about Blue Humanities. Indian writers who deal with Blue Humanities, if they ask you a tough question this time, वो क्या करेंगे, वो इंडियन राइटर्स के लिस्ट देंगे, बोलेंगे बताओ कौन कौन ब्लू ह्यूमैनिटीज से है. अमिताभ घोष, एपिस्टोलॉजी, वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. इंडियन ओशन, ओपियम ट्रेड एंड क्लाइमेट क्राइसिस. अरुंधति रॉय, रिवर इमेजरी एंड बैक वाटर्स इन द गॉड ऑफ स्मॉल थिंग्स इन केरला. केरला बैक वाटर्स आर हेवन. किरण देसाई, environmental themes in the inheritance of loss with the ship sailing. Bizu goes to America through a ship. That is the reference. And then you can take any reference. Indian ecocritics, if they are dealing with water. These are the part of Blue Humanities from Indian literature. सारे reference याद कर लो. These are very, very important. Osama, I roast sometimes. You're right. I've read Alexander Pope. I can roast, but you know what? Then sometimes like better to ignore. The best way to hurt somebody who wants to hurt you is ignore. भाव ही मत दो, इग्नोर कर दो, क्योंकि फिर उसके मन में बार बार ऐसा होगा कि भाव दो, मुझसे लड़ो, रिएक्ट करो. And sometimes I'm in mood, I roast. Pratiksha, there is a number given on the screen. WhatsApp on that number and get registered in the fresh batch. Next batch starts from 10th July. Now we are done with this. Let's go here. All the most important books related to Blue Humanities. In case they ask you another question related to books and the books are connected to Blue Humanities, the other books are Moby Dick, we have talked about. The Sea is a History, we have talked, it's a poem. Rime of the Ancient Mariner, Sea of Poppies, To the Lighthouse, Heart of Darkness. Note it down, take a screenshot. कौन कौन सी बुक्स डायरेक्टली ब्लू ह्यूमैनिटीज से कनेक्टेड हैं? टेक अ स्क्रीनशॉट. Take screenshot of all these books so that you don't get confused. They are the part of Blue Humanities. Tempest, White Sargasso Sea is the title. Mein hi sea hai, it's very important. Okay. Then Old Man and the Sea, Flood of Fire, The God of Small Things, Hungry Tide, Flood, Tide, नाम में Blue Humanities है. Omeros, Caribbean Sea Epic, Life of Pi, Jan Martel. I have taught this thing. Canadian author is very important. The Whale Rider, you can leave. You can leave this one. Robinson Crusoe, very, very important. Survival, Shipwreck, finest example of Blue Humanities. Take screenshot. You will not miss 2 marks in exam. Ye chhod do. This one you can leave. Remember these. Take screenshot if you want. Robinson Crusoe. Then this one we have done. We have done. We have done. We have done. These are the modern ones. Direct Blue Humanities. These are all works, important works. Note kariye. Hello. Malairasan Palanisemi. Thank you. Now let's go for some practice questions from Blue Humanities. Taking the screenshot. Now let's go for some practice questions. And to save your time, the answers are right here. Because I know your time is very precious. And now this is capsule content. आपको direct help करना है. इसलिए आपको capsule content है. बहुत expected question कौन-कौन से हो सकते हैं. These are the most expected questions. First thing, they can ask you this. Who coined the term shipwreck ecology? So point to be noted, Steve Mentz. First, already they have asked a question. Last NET exam, they asked who gave the idea of Blue Humanities. Steve Mentz. Shipwreck ecology. पानी में जहाज डूब जाता है, डूबने के बाद जहाज में काई जम जाती है, मछलियां अंडे देती हैं, जानवर उस पर रहते हैं, उस पर नए नए प्लांट्स आ जाते हैं, एंड द शिपरेक बिकम्स द पार्ट ऑफ ओशन लाइफ. आज भी बहुत पुराने जहाज पानी में पड़े हुए हैं. So point to be noted, the direct answer for you so that you can time can be saved and you can learn directly. इसे कहते हैं direct method of teaching. Another most important expected question. If I can set the paper, I will definitely ask this. The concept of dialectics was given by Kamau Braithwaite. Please don't forget this thing. 99.9% chance that they can ask this question. Dialectics. Don't miss that thing. इसको मत मिस करना. बहुत आसान है ये, लेकिन जिसने सुना नहीं होगा उसके लिए आउट ऑफ सिलेबस होगा. ये हम अपने साथ कर चुके हैं ऑफलाइन में. अब नोट करो इसको. Which of the following books by Steve Mentz is considered foundational study text in Blue Humanities? Foundational. बोलो कौन सा? Shipwreck Modernity, world classic. Shipwreck Modernity is the foundational text of Blue Humanities. Note it down. Ritu, please WhatsApp us on given numbers. You can get the Venetian cups. In Blue Humanities, the sea is treated as. बहुत आसान क्वेश्चन है. You tell me. I will not give you the answer. You tell me. In Blue Humanities, the sea is treated as. समुद्र को क्या बोलते हैं? Waiting for your right answer. Come on, tell me. The screen is blur. Okay, let me see. Can you see now? See, an archive of ecological and cultural memory. Yes, it is not a political boundary. It is not just a geographical space. It's not a national unity symbol. It is archive of ecological and cultural memory. Right answer. बहुत बढ़िया. Answer C, right. Which of these literary texts is often read through the Blue Humanities lens for its exploration of sea voyage and identity? Sea voyage and identity. Out of all these 3-4 books, just one book has sea. Rest of the books do not have any sea. Rest of the books do not have any sea. No, Moby Dick has the sea story completely. Question number 6. Elizabeth DeLoughrey's contribution to Blue Humanities focuses particularly on Himalayan ecocriticism, no. Amazon forest, no. Victorian inland rivers, no. Island ecologies and post-colonial sea. Island ecologies and post-colonial sea. Even Tempest is the part of Blue Humanities. Even Tempest is the part of Blue Humanities. Which Indian novel is considered significant for Blue Humanities due to its portrayal of Indian ocean trade and maritime life? Sea of Poppies. पूरा जो अफीम का बिजनेस होता है वो समुद्र के रास्ते होता है. तो Amitav Ghosh has described it in a beautiful way. Portrayal of Indian ocean trade business, Sea of Poppies. Train to Pakistan, no sea. White Tiger, no sea. Inheritance of Lost Sea is there, but not for trade purposes, not for business purposes. Which Shakespearean play begins with a shipwreck and is frequently analyzed in Blue Humanities? Which Shakespearean play? If you couldn't see the screen, I was reading the question for you. I hope it was must have helped you. Tempest. Tempest opening scene, shipwreck. Which of the following is not a central concern of Blue Humanities? Central concern क्या नहीं है? Ocean as identity, ocean is there. River as literary metaphor, yes. Coastal ecologies, yes. Urban architectural design, शहर के मकानों की बिल्डिंग्स का डिजाइन, शहर मकान बिल्डिंग उनके डिजाइन, तो ये नहीं होता ब्लू ह्यूमैनिटीज में. सी इज नॉट देयर. Who among the following uses the term post-human oceanic in the context of ecological and feminist reading of the sea? Stacy Alamau. Please note it down. Post-human oceanic in the concept of ecological and feminist reading. Feminist blue humanities studies में आएगा. Feminist perspective of blue humanities. Stacy Alaimo. Post-human oceanic. Aquaman. Post-human. यहाँ पे आएगा. Now, we are done with these. If you enjoyed this and watching me for the first time, subscribe the channel. Today we experimented with live and Zoom session with Google Drive students. Watch that. And if you want to prepare in a proper way, go for this. Tomorrow morning, we will be going for the second chapter of this and paper 1. The day after tomorrow, I will be flying to Kerala. So day after tomorrow, I will be in Kerala. If you have any other questions, please drop me a message. The Blue Humanity topic was out of syllabus and they asked these kind of questions. We did the study of Blue Humanities in last to last batch also, but only title purpose, only title. So luckily the title came, we survived. I studied these things for my own knowledge, you know, Tidalectics I already studied. I told you, no? See, I already have these 2 books. I've gone through this. And I'm not recommending you to buy because they are very costly, 3,000. So don't buy these books. But it is my habit. If something new is asked, something important that has been asked. So that's the important thing. Now, the most important thing is that Blue Humanities we have added in our notes material. The Blue Humanities is added in our fresh notes material. These 17 booklets are the notes of offline batch and classes. Blue Humanities is added in these notes. आपको ये Blue Humanities के notes यहाँ मिल जाएंगे. See the size. If you can read these things, JRF is all yours. चलो. See you all. Good night. Take care. Bye bye. Rest कीजिए. कल मिलते हैं क्लास में. शब्बा खैर. Good night.